students, let's start today's topic, rotational kinetic energy. What is kinetic energy? You know, kinetic energy is the ability to do work by a body for its motion. We know a body may have rotational motion and also linear motion. For linear motion, we get tangential kinetic energy, and for rotational motion we get the kinetic energy that is called rotational kinetic energy. Now we find out what will be the mathematical expression of rotational kinetic energy. This is a rigid body and it is rotating about an axis with angular velocity omega. The rigid body is constituted with large number of particles, say M1, M2, M3 and Mn. This is the perpendicular distances R1, R2, R3 and this is Rn. All the particles has the same angular velocity omega, but the linear velocities are different, or the distances are different from the axes. We know the linear velocity v equal to r omega and kinetic energy E equal to half mv square. If the body is rotating, then v can be replaced by r omega and we get r square omega square. The E equal to half m r square omega square. Total kinetic energy of the rotating body ER can be written as E1 plus E2 plus E3 plus En. For the body M1, M2, M3, say Mn, we substitute the kinetic energy. This is half M1 R1 square omega square plus half M2 R2 square omega square plus half Mn Rn square omega square, and this can be written as ER, that is rotational kinetic energy. We take half outside and we here get M1 R1 square plus M2 R2 square plus Mn Rn square into omega square. This can be written as summation mr square and omega square. This term summation mr square is called the moment of inertia of the rigid body about this axis, and this is I omega square. That is rotational kinetic energy ER equal to half I omega square. Rotational kinetic energy ER equal to half I omega square. A body may have both tangential motion and rotational motion. Then the total kinetic energy is the sum of rotational energy and the tangential energy. When a body rolls on the horizontal surface, then it has both rotational motion as well as tangential motion. Omega is the angular velocity, v is the linear velocity. Then ER equal to half I omega square. ET equal to half mv square. And the moving body may be cylindrical, may be spherical or disc. So in general, here we write the moment of inertia in terms of radius of gyration, and this is m square. And omega, what will be the omega? We know V equal to R omega, then omega equal to V by R, and this is V square by R square, half m V square. Half m V square, then we get Q square by R square plus 1. When a body has both rotational motion and tangential motion, then the total kinetic energy is given in this form: half mv square into 1 plus k square by a square, where k is the radius of gyration. We discussed in our earlier videos what is radius of gyration. Now we give an example of this rotational and tangential motion. Say a body, rigid body, this is a spherical body, sphere, solid sphere, this is a solid sphere, rolls with angular velocity omega as well as the tangential or linear velocity v. Then total energy Ek, kinetic energy, Et, tangential kinetic energy, Er, rotational kinetic energy. Et equal to half mv square plus half I omega square. Half mv square plus half I. What will be the I of this sphere? Here the sphere rotates about its diameter, and about this diameter I equal to 2 by 5 mr square, and we know omega equal to v by r, therefore this is v square by r square. Then we get half mv square plus 1 by 5 mv square. Here 1 by 2 and 1 by 5. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 5 into mv square. This is 10 and this will get 7. 7 by 10 mv square. This is the total energy, total kinetic energy of a sphere which is rolling on a horizontal surface. This includes both rotational kinetic energy and tangential kinetic energy. Okay, thank you everybody.